The EU aims to be climate neutral by 2050, achieving an economy with net zero greenhouse gas emissions. In this context, one of the key challenges for the 2Cs area was to accelerate the movement towards a low-carbon economy, to exploit the potential of new energy technologies and to enhance their adoption, particularly in sectors that have a high potential for reduction of CO2 emissions, such as renewable energies, transport, manufacturing industries, or building. The program placed particular emphasis on the maritime dimension, focusing on low-carbon technologies at technology readiness level 6 and 7, demonstrating these technologies in relevant and operational environments. In practice, 12 projects involving 137 organizations have received a total of 36 million euros from the European Regional Development Fund. These projects have delivered a broad range of solutions like methods, tools or services, as well as test, pilot, demonstration actions and small-scale physical investments. Key technologies targeted include solar energy, hydrogen, combined heat and power, carbon capture and conversion, wind power, and many others. Project also investigated possibilities for energy sharing at the level of local energy communities, business parks or cities, and shared mobility solutions. For example, the PEX project has explored how to reduce carbon emissions in small and medium-sized ports by testing innovative low-carbon investment pilots, like a medium-sized wind turbine, floating solar panels, or wind flower turbines. PEX also set up methods and tools to identify the best energy-saving options, from steam waste recycled electricity in the port of Dunkirk to smart energy distribution systems and the installation of smart wind turbines in the port of Ostend. Solarize boosted the adoption of solar energy by testing and demonstrating innovative solutions in both urban and rural settings. For instance, solar panels were installed in public, historical and residential buildings, widespread over the 2Cs territory, from primary school in the French city of Fourmi to a heritage mill in Middelkerk in Belgium. Solarize also delivered living labs, real-world laboratories where solar energy solutions are tested, developed, and demonstrated collaboratively with end users, researchers, businesses, and local authorities. Solar technology was also used by the SHIFT project to accelerate the market adoption of sustainable heating solutions. For instance, in Middelburg, the gas-free renovation of the community and sports building included the installation of lightweight solar panels to address high-demanding energy buildings with fragile infrastructures. MED-certified delivered 9 international marine energy standardization and certification schemes and achieved 3 open water pilot certifications in the Netherlands and the UK. AAA stimulated the adoption of low-carbon technologies by homeowners through awareness and easy access. All combined, the cities of Rotterdam, Breda, Antwerp, and Mechelen, as well as regional agencies of the 2Cs territory, have set up 4 pop-up centers, 14 demonstrators, and web portals modules. Through its collaboration tool, Biceps provided existing business clusters with a clear view and direction on which mid-scale sustainable energy production technologies to apply, and on how to exploit potential energy synergies between businesses, leading to 55 million euros triggered investments involving more than 800 SMEs. The program has already shown strong results through these 12 projects, particularly in the contribution to climate change mitigation through massive reduction of CO2 emissions, the improvement of energy efficiency, increasing awareness of key stakeholders, influencing policymaking, or triggering investments. For instance, the carbon reduction challenge has been particularly addressed by SHINE in urban areas for the benefit of citizens through the renovation of 750 dwellings in 13 districts that contributed to 150,000 tons of annual CO2 savings. Also, 1,800 residents received energy advice and improved their energy efficiency by 30% and reducing their energy bills. Additionally, in the SLICK project, the implementation of low-carbon public lighting reduced CO2 consumption by an average of 50% in the 7 participating cities. For instance, in the capital of West Flanders, Bruges achieved a 68% CO2 emissions reduction by replacing 2,700 traditional lanterns with new LED luminaires in the historic city center. Another example, the Carbon-to-Value project, proposed an innovative carbon valorization process in the steel industry. The cooperation effort resulted in the production of a pioneer separation pilot line, able to transform captured CO2 into valuable products, significantly reducing greenhouse gas emissions, but also promoting a circular economy. This involved creating a viable market for CO2-derived products, enhancing the sustainability of industrial operations, and of course fosters heavy industries to contributing to the EU's climate goals. Mobimix aimed at decarbonizing road transport by implementing shared mobility solutions directly impacting policymaking. Through the adoption of mobility applications and implementation of mobility hubs, e-bike and e-scooters rentals, car sharing providers and other free-floating car operators, all 5 cities involved updated their sustainable urban mobility plan to integrate the most adapted solution and reduce the use of private cars. By exchanging knowledge and good practices and fostering public-private partnerships, all these projects made most out of the cooperation opportunities to raise awareness and successfully increase the adoption of low-carbon technologies in order to reduce carbon dependency and greenhouse gas emissions in the 2Cs area. Impressive, isn't it? Well, a lot more is yet to be discovered on the 2Cs website. Please check the output library and access hundreds of equally successful cooperation stories.